The Yamaha MX88. This is the best 88-key digital piano for most people, and I'm excited to share with you exactly why. Whether you're a seasoned musician or just starting out, this keyboard has been a game changer for me, and I think it could be for you too. First, if you want to check out the product details on Amazon, the link is in the description below. Take a look, and then come back and let's dive into why I love this keyboard so much. I've had the opportunity to play in all sorts of settings, from tiny home studios to big stages, and the MX88 always feels like the sweet spot between cost and craftsmanship. One of the key features that sets it apart is the GHS weighted keys. These give you that real piano resistance without the hefty $3,000 price tag that often comes with it. As a result, your fingers build strength the same way they would on an acoustic piano, which is essential for developing proper technique. I've had students tell me that their hands feel more prepared after switching from a cheap 88-key keyboard to the MX88, and that's exactly the kind of feedback that matters. But what really gets me excited about the MX88 is its connectivity. The USB audio and MIDI capabilities work seamlessly out of the box on Windows, Mac, and even iPad with a camera adapter. No hunting for drivers, no surprise pop-ups, it just works. I can plug it into my laptop, open up my digital audio workstation, DAW, and every note shows up instantly. That plug-and-play reliability is why I always keep one in my travel bag. When you're on a tight schedule, the last thing you need is a device that's going to fight you. I've used it to record tracks in the studio, to perform live, and even to create music on the go. It's been a rock-solid companion every step of the way. Now, let's talk about the sound engine. The Motif sound engine is where this board really earns its keep. You get access to the classic Motif piano, electric pianos, organs, strings, brass, and synth pads all in one box. I recently used the electric piano sound during a live set, and the audience thought I'd brought a vintage Rhodes on stage. No extra keyboards, no fuss. The sound was rich, authentic, and utterly captivating. The virtual circuitry modeling, VCM, technology adds a warmth to the acoustic piano patches that's almost like playing with the lid open on a grand piano. It's a subtle effect, but when you're playing a ballad at 2 a.m., those little details can make all the difference in keeping the performance feeling alive. Another area where the MX88 shines is in its polyphony. With 128 notes at your disposal, you can stack thick pads, run a split with electric piano on the right and bass on the left, and still have room for a few extra voices without experiencing any dropouts. I tested it out by layering a Rhodes, a string section, and a synth lead. Every note stayed clean even when I hit the sustain pedal hard. That kind of headroom means you're not constantly chasing "oops, I ran out of voices" moments mid-song, which can be a real showstopper. Instead, you can focus on the music, knowing that your keyboard can keep up with your creativity. In terms of build quality, the MX88 is solid. The chassis is made of metal, the knobs are chunky, and the pitch and mod wheels have just the right amount of resistance. After 2 years of gigging, my MX88 still looks and feels like new. The LCD screen is small but readable, and the one-page quick start guide actually gets you playing instead of reading a novel. I keep a copy of the full manual on my phone, but honestly, I rarely need it. The keyboard is that intuitive. Of course, no product is perfect, and there are a couple of areas where the MX88 falls short. The included sustain pedal is basic. It's got a plastic housing and no half-pedal control. If you're serious about expression, I'd recommend budgeting for a better pedal right away. Additionally, the speakers are fine for practice, but they're too quiet for a small room show. You'll want to use external monitors or headphones for live work. Those are the only two things that have ever bugged me about the MX88, but they're minor complaints in the grand scheme of things. So what's the verdict? If you need a single 88-key keyboard that sounds great, plays like a real piano, and connects without headaches, the Yamaha MX88 is the one to grab. It's a versatile, reliable, and inspiring instrument that's suitable for musicians of all levels. Whether you're a beginner looking for a keyboard to learn on or a seasoned pro seeking a trusted sidekick, the MX88 is an excellent choice. Link is below if you want to see today's price.